Welcome back to Mike's Man Cave and welcome back to another unboxing and review video. Today we are looking at the Wahl, or Wahl. I'm not 100% sure how you're supposed to pronounce it. Apparently it's American, so it's probably Wahl. Extreme Grip Beard Trimmer. Here's a closer look at the box. Now, as you might see, the box is a little bit beat up, and I'll explain that to you in a second. Here's the back of the box. Now, the reason I bought this is because my existing beard trimmer that I've had for probably at least 3 or 4 years has died. It's not really working anymore, and it seems to be pulling at your beard rather than trimming it and cutting the hairs. So I was due for a new beard trimmer, and I wanted something reasonably good quality, I guess. And I did look at a lot of reviews on YouTube, and strangely enough, there wasn't any reviews on YouTube about this particular beard trimmer, or nothing that I could really find that I found useful anyway. This trimmer's got a built-in lithium-ion battery. A lot of professional barbers and hairdressers will use this brand, not this particular trimmer, because this is like a home use trimmer. And the price does reflect that a little bit. Now, in Australia, these sell for $99.98. So basically, they sell for $100. And because the box was somewhat battered, I got it around half price. Also, I believe the Shaver Shop, I think it's called, in Australia, they also have a special on these. And I think they're selling them for about $50, maybe $60, I can't remember now, $59 maybe. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of these people, and I have bought this beard trimmer with my own money for my own personal use. Now, it does come with a ridiculous amount of trim guides, as you can see here. There's 13 different trim guides, ranging from 0.75 millimeters all the way to 11 millimeters. Just having a quick look, so they go 0.75, 1.5, 2.25 and 3 millimeters. And then we go 375, 4.5, 5.25 and 6. So these intervals are less than a millimeter. They're actually 0.75 or 3/4 of a millimeter between each one of these. I think it might be a little bit excessive, but if you do want your beard or side trims perfectly trimmed, I guess this should be able to do it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just open it up so we can have a look what's inside there. Here we go. Okay, that's the box empty. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we've got the bag of all the trimming accessories, or a lot of the trimming accessories, some instruction books, and here we've got the actual beard trimmer and some more cutting guides. And we've also got a charger. That's what it looks like out of the box. Extreme Grip written on there, brand name written on there. Apart from all these trimming guides that we've got here, we also got a little oil bottle, a small cleaning brush, and a beard trimming comb there. And I'm sure these items will come in very handy when using the beard trimmer. Let's turn it on and see if it's got any charge. Oh, geez, this thing's got some real power. And I think this is the difference between the cheaper trimmers that I've had in the past and this one. I mean, listen to that. Okay, that's got some real power. So these clips are really easy to put on and take off. Okay, from there, you just put it on, push down, and it clips on securely. To take it off, you just put your finger or thumb under there, and off it comes. I'm looking forward to using this and then updating this video tomorrow once I've trimmed up my beard. Now, my initial impressions of this, that the quality of this is a lot better than anything I've had in the past, and I've had a few beard trimmers over the years. This one is definitely the most powerful one that I've ever had without even using it. You can just tell by turning it on. So I'll give you my final word after I've trimmed up my beard tonight. Now I'm back and I've used the beard trimmer. Now what I did, I started using it with the 9mm trimming attachment, which is the longest one, which is, look, that's the smart way to do it, I guess. You start on the longer one and then you work your way down until you're happy. You can always cut shorter, and I do realise your beard does grow back, and it grows back quite fast for most people. But if you cut it too short, well, you can't add a bit to it. You have to wait for it to grow back. So I started off with the 9mm attachment, and I worked my way down. I've tried every one of them, just stepped down to each one till I was happy. And I ended up with the 4.5mm attachment, which is on there, which you can see, this is the end result of it here. Now, because there's so many attachments that come with this, I got myself a little sandwich bag and I put them inside the sandwich bag. And look, these are the ones that I probably won't really be using because they're just length that I'm not using, but obviously you don't want to throw them away. So my idea was put them in a sandwich bag and put them aside. Now the 4.5mm one is the one that I'll be using all the time. I like this length, and I've left it on the beard trimmer there, as you can see. And I've got a second bag in which I've got two other trimmer attachments that I'll be using quite regularly. I have put the little beard comb in there, which I did find handy to use because I'll be using that. I did also put the little cleaning brush in there and the little oil bottle. So this is sort of the stuff that I'll be using quite regularly on a weekly basis. Whereas this bag here, I'll probably only be using what's in there occasionally. So I didn't want to have to search through all these attachments to find the ones that I really just want to use on a regular basis. Apart from this thing cutting absolutely amazing and having heaps of power, like this is just no comparison to anything that I've used before. I did find one slight downside. This extreme grip rubber thing, the hairs that you've trimmed off seem to stick to it because it's like a sticky sort of, well, it's not sticky, but it's like a silicone rubber finish. And like whereas this is the hard plastic, anything pretty much just brushes or blows off the hard plastic. It does take a little bit more effort to clean this rubber grip that they call the extreme rubber grip. And look, it's probably a little bit of a gimmick with the extreme grip. This sort of thing probably appeals to people like myself who like manly stuff, man cave type stuff. And look, I do like the rubber grip. There's one thing that I have discovered while I was cleaning this is the fact that this rubber grip actually comes off. So when it comes off, you can clean this a lot more easily, but it also leaves you with a hard finish beard trimmer. So you don't actually have to have this on there if you don't want to. You can just easily just use it like that without the extreme grip attached. And I've not seen anyone else mention this in their review videos. So I think I'm the only one that has mentioned it or even worked out that this part comes off. And it does go on quite easily. It just slides on, you line it up, push it on, and it is back to how we bought it. Overall, I'm very, very happy with this, especially for the price that I paid, which is half price of what it would normally cost. But even at full price at $100 or $99.98, look, I'd buy it again. There's just no doubt in my mind that this is the best beard trimmer that I've ever used. And in saying that, you can probably get a better one. I mean, I don't know why you'd need a better one than this. But this is great value for money. This works really, really well. And I think it'll last me a long, long time. And I'll probably do a long-term review of this in a year's time. So if you're watching this video in a year's time, just check and see if I've made a long-term review video. In the meantime, if you've got any questions about this, leave a comment down below. I'll try and answer all comments to the best of my ability. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful at all, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to smash the subscribe button, not the brand new beard trimmer, for more videos from Mike's Man Cave. Thanks for watching and bye for now.